Alright, if you're watching, leave a comment, post a comment, wherever you are watching this. Do you think my team is good? I don't think Steelix is very good. But Steelix is great for this fight. Is that Cloister? Pretty sure that's Cloister, so we cannot stay in. Steelix is good for the 7th fight, but normally it's also okay for this fight if we find rollout. Because usually there isn't a Pokemon that can kill us, and then if we just find rollout, we win. Probably okay. Surf? Hydro. Clamp? Clamp. Is Clamp forced like Wrap, or is it just like Fire Spin? I actually don't remember. Found Cross Chop, but that's not going to kill. Yeah, it's not forced. So it is just like Fire Spin. New school Fire Spin, I should say. I'm worried I'm going to find Hyper Beam, but I want to learn more moves from this Primate. Headbutt would be ideal here. I'll take Fire Punch. Fire Punch is some cute coverage. It's really good against Scizor, which is a valid use. But now that Cloister's dead, we can go back to Steelix, learn more about Steelix. Especially against the Dodrio. Primeape did its job. Please, no more freezing. By which I mean, please don't try attack and freeze me. Fly is good. It means it's not going to go for Mud Slap, for starters. Gives us a chance to hit us a nice, juicy Iron Tail here. Okay. We have Earthquake, which is good. Bad news is we have Earthquake against the Flying type. Curse Dodrio. Strength. I think we're going to keep looking for rollout. I don't think we can afford to just strength our way through. They're not going to kill us anytime soon, but Steelix is interesting. Our up should be Iron Tail or Screech. Toxic makes sense. Toxic's also good against this particular fight, especially if it goes for things like that. We're slower though, or we're faster now, which is unfortunate. I wonder what's faster, animation-wise.
That didn't accomplish much.
It's hard to know for sure. If they go for another Fly or any other attack, Strength plus Toxic should kill.
There's the attack. A light hit.
But they have gotten a lot of curse ups.
It sacrificed speed to
We're definitely going to kill it next turn.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. A show of strength. That did little damage.
Yeah, the announcer will say the name before applications are applied, to the stats applied.
It's not very effective.
Fury attack.
A light pack. Additional damage in an already difficult.
So normally Strength would have killed at that range. So the announcer said, "Oh, a show of strength."
Just one Pokemon
But because there's more
remains.
defense, the announcer doesn't realize that Strength is not going to kill.
Oh, it's Charizard. This is the
Wow.
last Pokemon.
This is a
They're both hanging tough.
weird ass fight. If there's a world where I live this attack from Charizard, we want to go for Toxic.
There it goes.
might live a fire punch.
There it is.
Good try. The sad thing is we're definitely going to lose this run for no reason,
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared.
depending on our last here.
Oh, it's Xatu.
Xatu's passable.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1.
Just disappointing.
It sacrificed speed to
Curse.
raise its power.
Xatu.
What's this? That's it. A hot battle is unfolding.
Please be Drill Peck.
How's that? Hit! That inflicted some damage. Whoa! It blew up high.
Fly is fine.
The white
If we
hot
somehow
battle
live this
continues.
next fire punch, I think we kill with 2 flies.
The sunlight has turned
We
hard.
definitely don't live the next fire punch, and it's definitely faster than Primeape.
What now? Great
This is a
hit.
depressing loss, dude. This is like the dumbest first fight.
Sparks
Like,
are
the
flying
combination
from
of things that
competitors.
we had in this fight was just so dumb.
What's next? Right.
Yeah,
That's
killed.
a hit. Oh, and down it goes.
I'm like 90% sure Charizard is faster than Primeape at a baseline, but I don't even know if there's anything this Primeape can do to kill it, right? If we're Hyper Beam, I want to find it.
Pokeball opens to reveal
But
its
we have Fire
Pokemon.
Punch, right?
It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Could not tell you what I need
The
to find
heated
here.
action continues.
We'll move up, see what happens, but I should die here.
Look at that swagger. Oh, its
Swagger isn't out,
fusion made it tougher.
and we are faster.
It's utterly confused.
Do we cross chop here?
The crowd's excitement is
think we
building
cross
from
chop
this
here.
heated battle. Wham! Cross chop. Ah,
Missed,
total
but it was
miss.
correct. Hit!
It's still
Yes!
lost
Okay, now we win.
confusion.
I can go for Fire Punch now.
What?
Or if we can just die. Okay. You know what? Primeape was faster than Charizard. Today's a good day. What more could you ask for? Actually, I could ask for a lot. This team is rough. Not only are our top 3 some of the worst types you can get, but they're also just annoying Pokemon. Curse Fly. I'm okay with Primeape right now. He's fast. He's got the cross chop. It's fine. But I am not pleased with the rest of my team. Do we just bottom row and hope to find our water type? Or do we want to have the cushion of Primeape cross chop in the back? I think we'll have the cushion of Primeape cross chop in the back.
Second round.
There's a world where Primeape gets 2-hit KO'd and can
Pokeballs
miss.
containing their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
The game's okay. Just don't lead Scizor. Actually, Scizor lead would have been fine. Just don't lead Aerodactyl is what I meant to say. Aerodactyl would have destroyed me.
There, Giga.
In fact, Aerodactyl was a reason not to pick Primeape. Why did I pick Primeape for this fight? Aerodactyl destroys Primeape.
Just too quick. This battle is intense right from the start.
But they didn't switch. They should have a Steelix, though.
Oh, it's Donphan.
They didn't go to Steelix.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
We could look for other moves. I think we're relatively safe against the Donphan.
A furious attack. Bullseye.
Especially because we're not going to gain any health off this Giga Drain. But I think if they're going to have Steelix on the end, I'll look for another move then.
Sandstorm has started blowing. It's going, Sandstorm.
Because I'm very confident Giga Drain cannot 2-hit KO Steelix. And I don't want to waste time on this Donphan when I know I can 2-hit KO it.
There it goes. A powerful blow. Oh,
And then hopefully they just switch to Golem or Rhydon and then we win. I don't think they would have Kabutops in this spot, but I don't think it's impossible. I just think it's very, very unlikely.
Oh, it's Rhydon.
Good.
This is the last Pokemon.
So we got our Continue, which is nice.
Sandstorm rich and tan. It's a fierce battle.
Alright, what's good for the next fight? I'm okay with Primeape,
Will this do it?
because there's some Ice types.
Out of there.
Should be good against Vaporeon for Alligator, Blastoise. Okay against Jinx, right? We just need a hit against Jinx, and Primeape should kill. Meganium we'll have in the back, because obviously Meganium's good against this team. Our only concern is really the ice types, right? Can't run Xatu, don't want to run Steelix. So really just comes down to, do we want to 50-50 our last, or just bottom row it and hope that Meganium can carry? I think Meganium can pull its weight. So let's just try and find our electric type. Actually, we're not really guaranteed to find an electric type, and we're more likely to find a fire type. But if that's a 50-50 as well... But fire type is okay, because they can sometimes have ice types. Because we need to learn about our team, and because I'm not confident in cross chop, I think we'll just bottom row it. We'll lead our second, Meganium will be our second. Jolteon is our fifth, that is the second in our bottom row. And Meganium is our first slot in our bottom row, our fourth. But we'll have it in our second slot so that if we need to switch, like if we had a fire type lead here, we could switch to Meganium safely.
Here's the first move.
Bite. Jolteon is the best Jolteon, so this is a good start.
Oh, it clinched.
And you know what? We don't even need to go for Thunder. We can just Bite. Bite could easily 2-KO with this Starmie.
What'll it do? That had to hurt. There's the attack.
I'm surprised it didn't kill. But I'm mostly surprised because the crowd was cheering, and they cheer for super effective hits all the time. But they were cheering in a way that felt like it killed. But that's fine. Bite is good. We'll definitely be using this in our 7th fight. Jolteon is just an all-around great Pokemon because it can learn Rain Dance Thunder. Bite is good. Great coverage. And now we'll use our Thunderbolt, whatever it is. No, Agility. This could be bad because we've taken a Psychic already. I was thinking to myself, Hydro Pump Miss is probably the only thing we can really hope for here. And thankfully it did happen. So now we're going down. Nice. And this should be Thunder. And we did hit. Do we want to Bite after this? Because that Goldberry could be me or them, I think I should just go for another Thunder, try and get the get the hit. Missing is very frequently going to happen there, but I think that was fine. We also had a case for switching to Meganium there. We didn't have to stay in and find Thunder. I mean, obviously, what I mean is, after hitting that Thunder, we could have switched to Meganium. Meganium was pretty safe there, actually. And depending on their last tier, like if they go Lapras, we're kind of in trouble. But if they go Cloyster, we're chilling. I definitely want to try and get more continues here. It's definitely in our interest. We'll go Meganium first. The risk here is that if their best move is Ice Beam against Jolteon, our Meganium's taking a very nasty hit.
Oh, it's Meganium!
But if they're Ice Beam and our last is a Fire type, we can switch to our Fire type and bait out a Water move.
Look at that
Swagger.
No, that didn't connect.
I want to learn what my last is, but I'd rather just get this continue and not tempt fate, so I'm going to go for Giga Drain. Don't think it's going to kill, because I think Giga Drain is still base 60 in this gen, maybe less.
There it goes.
If that's Icy Wind, can make a case for switching. Get some information. I don't think we're dying to 2 Icy Winds, but I think we can safely switch to our last, and it won't die to 2 Icy Winds. Or an Icy Wind Water move.
Oh, it's for Alligator!
For Alligator, for example. And I mean, this Cloyster's gonna be so weak that any move for Alligator goes for should kill. Especially in 2 hits. Definitely in 2 hits. Like, Earthquake might kill. Strength might not kill. Fire Punch. I don't think we can learn Fire Punch. Ice Punch. You know, there's a lot of ways this can work.
Oh, its confusion made it tougher.
Is that us? Is that them? Okay, that was our Feraligatr. So Feraligatr has Hydro Pump left. Jolteon has Bite left, Thunder down. Meganium has Giga Drain left. Xatu has Fly down. Our second Pokemon is Cross Chop left on Primeape. And then our first is Earthquake Steelix. This is a relatively okay team. We've got a diversity of threats here, right? Everyone's got a role. Everyone's got something they can do. We also have 2 continues, so we're looking okay. For this fight, we definitely want Primeape. I like Jolteon because of Bite better than Feraligatr because it's one of the weaker water types in general. It's not specially based. It's more mixed. And its mixed moves are kind of whatever. Steelix is probably reasonable for this fight too, but I guess we'll go Steelix. Xatu also makes sense. It can have Psychic. It has Fly, so I doubt it has Psychic, but Fly is also good against like Machamps and whatnot. We're actually kind of weak against Machamp, thinking about it, so maybe Xatu was the pick. Okay, I'm gonna assume that was us.
There's the attack. Oh, that's a miss.
I mean, we were faster than Charizard, so we should be going first.
There's the shot. Hit. That was
I hit both
good.
times.
Oh, it has no strength left.
Moment of truth.
What Pokemon will appear next?
We were first. We hit both times. Good start.
Oh, it's Poliwrath.
Yeah, Poliwrath I wasn't worried about. In fact, I'll go hard Jolteon. This might be a mistake, but I don't see any merit to staying in. If they have a Snorlax with like Fire Punch, Dynamic Punch, or a Blissey with Fire Blast on the end, I do not want my Steelix and my
Oh, it's Jolteon.
Jolteon in. I want to have my Primeape.
What now? Yes, it's a hit.
I'd love to look for Rain Dance here, but
How will this Pokemon
we should be satisfied with just hitting a Thunder here. It's also likely our up is like Headbutt, take down one of those moves. Doubt it would be Thunder or Rain Dance. I mean, we just need to hit, but if we miss here, that'd be rough.
This Pokemon is very much attracted
We can still
by the
dodge,
opponent.
and I don't think it's killing anyway.
What's that? That's it.
We can still dodge.
The heated action
You know what?
continues.
There's no reason to risk this. Let's go Steelix as fodder. I think whatever they've got on the end, we can beat between Jolteon and Primeape. I want to get de-attracted. I want to fall out of love with Poliwrath, and then come back in and hit Thunder.
Oh, it's Steelix.
And if we hit an Earthquake, Thunder will definitely kill, but I'm pretty sure it's already going to kill.
Whoa, that had to hurt.
And if we're somehow faster and don't die here,
How will this newly switched out Pokemon
this
fare?
Earthquake will be very nice, very helpful.
Hydro Pump. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, and down it goes. Which Pokemon will join the
It would be very unfortunate if their last was something like Dodrio. Though I think they would have gone Dodrio. If they had a flying type, they would have switched to it after I killed Primeape, but
Wow! Oh, that's a miss. What's this? That's it. Down
I definitely did the right thing. My choices in this fight were definitely correct.
Only one
It's
Pokemon
just
left to come
nothing you
out.
can do if you miss Thunder.
The Pokemon emerging
Was this
from the
swagger?
Pokeball is down to the last Pokemon now.
I think our best line is swaggering.
Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. It's utterly
I think this is our best line to victory here.
They're both
So
hanging
I
tough.
know Cross Chop probably doesn't do a KO, but
There's the attack. Whoop.
especially because we're going to have a chance to miss. It's better to...
Vicious attack. Oh, a blow to the weak spot.
A crit +2 dynamic punch through confusion.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
Yeah, fuck Steelix. We're getting Xatu in this one for sure. That was the dumbest way to lose. I don't lose to this fight very often, especially this badly. We didn't even see their last. We rarely get into a situation like this for this fight especially. Sometimes like we'll run into a wall and like Snorlax, but we'll still like chip away at it and get to the last one, but like to get swept by a Poliwrath, really stupid. Alright, I want to lead Xatu. Primate Jolteon.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch.
Zaprajo. No. ZPJ. They lead Primate. We'll go for Confusion first. Maybe we'll just go for Fly first. I think that it's possible for this trainer to have Aerodactyl. It's definitely possible to have Steelix.
No, the move failed.
They're going for Attract, which is a little nerve-wracking.
White-hot battle continues.
Because the problem with Attract is we have to break through Fly twice.
There's the shot. It's super effective.
So hopefully that was either just a crit or Confusion kills, or we have Psychic somehow.
Hey, it became attracted to the opponent. Combatants face each other.
Okay.
It predicted an attack in the future.
Futures.
What's next? Oh, that's a miss. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. Here comes the Pokemon Switch. Oh, it's Jolteon!
Alright, I'm over it. Just had to take a moment.
That's it!
Had to take a moment. If they're gonna go for Attract, they most likely are. I'd rather look for Rain Dance here.
There's the attack. A light attack.
And Swift is good. This is the perfect, not perfect.
What'll it do?
Let's
That attack just bounced off.
Alright, Future Sight should kill here.
Accuracy is down. It was hit by a prophesied attack. Oh, and down it goes.
Alright, we can get back our Continue here theoretically. We're taking a Hydro Pump and a Mud Slap.
So, what will be
The best
next
Jolteon, I think,
Pokemon?
for the last fight is...
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Yeah, we get Snorlax.
The number of remaining
Do we want to get a
Pokemon is
Continue, or do we
3
want to
to
just
2. This
try our
battle's
best?
outcome is still far from certain.
I think we want to try our best.
What's this? Great hit.
It's just too much risk switching into Primeape here.
There it is. Hyper Beam. Whoop, that missed.
Precisely what I was expecting.
They're both hanging tough. What now? That inflicted some damage. There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout.
So we're not going to get our Continue, but it's better than losing this fight outright. Hard Primeape would have lost us the game there.
The battle now. Oh, it's Primate.
We have 2 turns.
The heated action continues.
Gotta hit once.
Wham! Drop drop. That struck home. Oh, it has no strength left. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Blissey. This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2
Definitely
to 1.
would have had a hard time in this run if we had switched.
Finishing blow. Wham!
But our lead choice was good.
There are no
They let a
more
fighting type.
remaining Pokemon.
We just happened to, you know, get into a situation where we got attracted and we had a 2-turn move. Like, being stuck in a 2-turn move is just so rough, and then finding Future Sight, the Xatu is so bad. I'm glad we learned that we can't rely on it, so now we can just cut it off entirely. But I was really hoping it would at least have Confusion, right? Confusion is something. Future Sight is just so garbage. Alright, so. Don't have a great team for this next fight. I mean, we do have the Steelix with Earthquake, but every fire type can one-shot it, so it's not great. Meganium's no good. I think we gotta lead Hydro Pump for Alligator. Do we have to use Xatu for this fight? Oh my goodness. I think we do. Wow, we actually have to use Fly Xatu here. Fly Xatu is our only real Solar Beam switch in.
Will these cries turn into roars of victory? Round 5 begins now.
Venusaur.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch.
Don't think we want to curse up. There's some merit in going for Future Sight.
Oh, with Xatu. It's building up power for its next attack.
There's a lot more incentive to go for Future Sight now.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Because we've got time to spare.
It predicted an attack in the future.
I think it's better to go for Future Sight and then Fly.
Oh, that was weak. The white hot
It would
battle
really suck if they
continues.
went Houndoom here, but we can handle a Houndoom.
Whoa, it flew up high.
One turn ticks
What'll
down.
it do? Oh,
We hit with
that's a
Fly
miss.
and then we hit with Future Sight.
They're both hanging tough.
Seems okay.
A serious attack. That had to hurt. What's next? That did little damage. It was hit by a prophesied attack.
That's depressing.
It's a fierce battle.
I'm gonna go for another Future Sight because I actually want to know if this is working the way I think it works.
An attack in the future.
But either way, we really need to hit this Fly.
Building up power for its
And this is
next
also good
attack.
because we can fly while it's solar beaming for no reason.
The heated action continues.
And then definitely kill it.
Whoa, it
What I'm
flew
trying to
up
figure out
high.
is if Future Sight will hit the Pokemon that comes in. It should,
What's this?
but Gen 2 is full of so many wonky turn mechanics, and everything is just so unpredictable, especially when the way attacks work in the later gens just crosses the wires, changes your mentality and how you think about it. Best switch here would be obviously something like Victory Bell. There's a lot of bad Pokemon that it can switch to here, though.
Oh, it's Executor.
Executor's up there.
It was hit by a prophesied attack.
Did hit.
The crowd's excitement.
Now we could go Jolteon and go for some bites, but I'm okay with just flying it out.
Whoa, it flew up high.
Executor is not amazing against this Xatu either.
There's the attack. Whoop,
Cut?
that missed. A hot battle
Is that a cut
unfolding.
Executor?
There's the shot. That struck home. What'll it do? It withstood that easily. They're both
I
hanging
could definitely
tough.
switch hard into Jolteon here, but the problem is I think they're all grass. I think they're all grass, but I think it's better to switch Jolteon here still.
Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
I mean, I'm very confident they're all grass. They would have switched to a fire type, not an Executor.
Oh, it's Jolteon. It's building up power for its next attack.
This should be fine. Bite should kill, and if it doesn't, there's always a chance to
How will this
flinch.
newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Fly, Future Sight, Bite.
It's Mike. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, knockout.
Looking good.
One Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Victory Bell. It's down
Victory Bell's
to
good.
last Pokemon
Sludge
now.
Bomb could be a problem.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1.
I think we're forced to just bite a couple times. Can't really go for Thunder.
How's that?
Our Jolteon's taking no damage, so this Jolteon might just win outright. Get us this continue.
The sunlight has turned harsh.
Solar Beam is a threat now.
The white-hot battle continues. What's next? A light pack.
One flinch is all we need and we win. With the continue, that is.
What now?
Okay. The Razor Leaf Sunny Day. Did get the crit, but that should only bring us below half.
It's a fierce battle.
If that crit didn't bring us below half, there's a chance we still have a berry.
What's this?
If we have a berry,
Little damage.
that crit would have brought us below half. Or we just don't have a berry from earlier when it happened. We really double crit.
Managed to hang in there.
Nice. Alright, well, this bite should kill.
Sparks are flying.
There's also, again, that chance it'll flinch.
What'll it do? That's
Nice.
it.
So we get back our continue, thankfully. The one we couldn't get on the last fight. So we're still at 2.
And there
Next fight, I think we're bottom rowing it. Got a reasonable core of electric, water, grass. We are a little susceptible to something like Snorlax, Blissey. Usually the best formula for any fight is an electric type, a water type, and something that can take or dish out ground attacks. And Meganium might even be both. We could have an Earthquake Meganium, but I doubt it. Alright, the only problem with leading Jolteon here is if they have a ground type, obviously it's a missed opportunity, missed hit.
about to get underway.
If they lead something like
Trainers have fallen by the way.
weak to bite, we can just lead bite, and if they switch, they take a bite. We are pretty weak to this Heracross if we miss.
There it goes. Yes, it's a hit. It's gripped by paralysis. A hot battle is unfolding. Here it comes. Thunder. Oh, that's a miss. Wow. That's some major damage.
We could die here.
The heated action
Thankfully, we did not get one shot by Mega Horn. This Jolteon has more than 20 HP. And thankfully, we hit twice. Alright, so now we have a chance to get a continue because whatever this trainer it has doesn't have an answer for Jolteon. Our best matchup could be something like Cloyster, Dodrio, Xatu. Any combination of a weak water type and a weak flying type.
Oh, it's Victory Bell.
Victory Bell's a threat, but not something we can't beat.
There's a big HP difference.
Definitely think we need to preserve, but the big issue here is this Victory Bell can beat our entire team. We don't have a fire type on the squad to deal with it. Our Steelix is okay. And Steelix is okay, it's not okay, but it's like whatever against,
They're eyeing each other warily.
it's okay against Heracross, right? Because Heracross has to go for things like submission, counter. How do we approach this? I think because our Jolteon is marked for death, we just get damage off. Bite might be better than Thunder, but if we want to hit one move, I'd rather hit Thunder.
No, that didn't connect.
And we just lose outright if we don't hit, so it's whatever.
Sludge bomb away.
And it is Sludge Bomb, so I'm glad
That's a
I
hit. Yes,
didn't risk it.
going down.
Definitely going to lose this fight to this Victory Bell because we do not have an answer for it.
What Pokemon will appear next?
Really unfortunate. This Xatu is pissing me
Oh,
off.
it's
This Xatu is necessary for this fight, and it's just so tilting.
Pokemon remain on each side. Sparks are flying from both teams.
Did we find Icy Wind or another move?
Oh, look! There is a sudden downfall.
Not Rain Dance.
What's that?
It's going for Sludge Bomb instead of Razor Leaf or Vine Whip, which is good. The unfortunate thing is I don't know what our best line forward here is, right? Like a Rain Boosted Hydro Bump might be better than trying to find some random move, but for example, if we got poisoned there, we would have lost. Or it wouldn't make a difference. Our only attack is up. It's definitely an attack.
What's this?
Strength.
That did little damage.
I like Strength better than Hydro Pump, I think. It's guaranteed damage.
There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit. Oh,
The real issue here is we need Meganium to find something really good like Earthquake or Iron Tail,
Pokemon remain.
Hyper Beam.
They're ready to go.
Hyper Beam crit, I should say.
Oh, it's Meganium.
Strength would be very unfortunate.
This is the last Pokemon.
This is the second time this run we've been
The white
2-0'd.
continues.
Really unfortunate.
Ah, such a sweet scent. Its evasiveness is down. There it goes. That struck home. They're both hanging
If
tough.
we were gonna win this fight, we had to find Earthquake and hit to a KO or crit.
It's poison powder. That had no effect. Ow! Additional damage. Will this do it? Out of there! The last Pokemon goes down.
I can't believe I'm forced to use this Xatu again. You guys have no idea how tilted I am. I trash talked this Xatu. He heard I was trash talking, and now I'm forced to use him twice to get through a battle. They're most likely going to lead Victory Bell based on how they played this, or how the AI's been acting lately. I've been noticing this new pattern. I think Feraligator's better than Jolteon. We need to have a ground killer, because if they have a ground type for Jolteon, we need to have a way to kill it. And I know Meganium can do that, but Rain Dance support is a good reason to run Feraligator.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
Hopefully this Miltank goes for rollout for no reason.
Oh, it's Feraligator.
That would be pretty cool.
The other trainer is
What?
also changing Pokemon.
What did you switch into? Electric type?
Oh, it's Umbreon.
Umbreon's whatever.
One impact.
I'm gonna go for a Rain Dance, just so we have some rain boosted Hydro Pumps. Should 3 KO.
Uh-oh, it started raining heavily.
Pick a case to switch hard.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow.
We can go for 1 Hydro Pump and then switch,
Crowd's excitement
regardless if we hit.
from this heated
I'd prefer to hit, but I want to get Jolteon in to make use of the last rain turns.
battle. What's this? No, that didn't.
Alright, I think I'm forced to stay in based on that miss.
There's the attack.
It's not unreasonable to go straight to Jolteon and hit 2 Thunders here, but
A hot battle is unfolding. How's that? That's it. What now? A light tap.
could switch now. Still get 1 more turn.
It's a
I think I'll just stay in and hit 3 Hydros. There's no reason to switch, it's just waste time.
What's that? Yes, it's a hit.
I don't know if strength will kill after 2 rain boosted hydros, but
What'll it do? That did little damage.
we'll listen real quick.
The heated action continues.
I don't think they're weak enough for a strength to kill, but we can miss and that would suck.
The hit glanced right off.
I'd be really upset if this doesn't 2 a KO.
A psychic blast.
Psychic.
Right, that's the
All
hit.
of that,
Down
and
it
then you
goes.
psychic. Alright, well,
Which Pokemon
if they have a ground
will
type, we
join the
lose
battle
here.
now? What will be next?
We don't lose, but it's not great.
Oh, it's Jolteon. The opponent
Can I?
is
Okay,
weak.
yeah, I can go for Swift.
What an opportunity!
Good
The rain
answer.
finally stopped. One Pokemon is
I didn't want to go for
capable
Thunder
of
here in case
going
they
up,
switched.
But the other one looks tired. It's a swift attack. That's it. Oh, it has no strength
But
left.
they can still have a ground type here, and that would really suck. Their last is
The next
Heracross,
Pokemon needs to
probably
be
fine.
prepared. Oh, it's Victory Bell. Two Pokemon remain on each side.
If this Miltank is Earthquake, we're in trouble, but
The Pokemon is
I think our best
turning to its
victory,
Pokeball.
our best line to victory is just flying it out. Hope for the best.
Pokemon is back for another
We can go for Future Sight here, but I don't know how much Sludge Bomb is going to do, and it makes me
There's the
nervous.
attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage. How will this newly
The possible
evolved
amount of
Pokemon fare?
Damage Sludge Bomb does to Xatu just makes me too uncomfortable.
This Pokemon is switching
That's
out.
what I was thinking too, right? What if they switch? We might be slower than Miltank, which will be good.
The
They'll go for an
Pokeball
attack
opens
and
to
miss.
reveal its Pokemon.
But we're definitely in trouble this fight.
Whoa! It flew up high. What
Because now we have
impact will
to
this
just
Pokemon switch
martyr
have on the
our
battle?
Jolteon and then kill with Fly.
A light
Kill the
pack.
Victory Bell with Fly.
How's that? It appears to be impervious to damage. It's a fierce
I
battle.
can beat a rollout Miltank. There's a very high chance we get 2 KO'd by it, but not a high chance. We definitely die in 3 rollouts.
This Pokemon
Problem is we need to hit 2
is
Thunders,
rejoining the
and they're
battle.
gonna get the first rollout. So just dodge after this one.
What'll it do?
Like let this hit,
The hit glanced right
and then
off.
dodge the next one.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the
Could be a case for
flow of
biting
battle?
here too, right? Get a
A
flinch
furious
chance.
attack. That's
We
it.
didn't miss though, so that's good. Dodge.
There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit. The crowd's excitement is building.
If we miss
for
here, we
this
probably
heated
die.
battle. Here it comes, thunder! Whoops, that missed. What's this? Hit, that inflicted some damage. There it is, knockout. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. The Pokemon have been chosen. The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
The thing is, I definitely died a Sludge Bomb, and there's no way.
Flew up high. Ah, it
Oh, it was paralyzed. No. Okay, if I have a chance, I can win this. I can still win this. This fly needs to not kill. That's the first step.
The aerial attack.
Damn it.
That's it. Oh, and down it
The
goes.
correct line to victory here was Future Sight, Fly. I had to bank on them missing. I didn't want to risk that,
One Pokemon
but maybe I
left
should
for
have.
battle.
The thing is, they don't say when they're paralyzed.
Pokeball opens to
You never know when they're paralyzed. It's so
This is
tilting.
the last
Because if I knew that was paralyzed, I would have taken that risk. I would have said, you know what? They're paralyzed. They have a chance to miss. Let's just go for the Future Sight. If they kill us, they kill us.
Oh, it flew up high.
It's just because this fly is not going to kill, and I need it to
One
kill.
bomb away. No, that didn't connect.
So now we have to rely on a crit to
The
win.
white-hot battle
This,
continues.
oh my god, I could have gone for the Future Sight win. It would have been so clutch.
There's the shot. drilled a weakness.
Is that a crit?
There's the attack. Great hit. There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
I have to run Steelix. This is so fucking dumb. I have to run Steelix. Steelix is my only way to deal with Victory Bell outside of Xatu.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have
Steelix also has a
fallen
good
by the
matchup
way,
versus Meltank, so
leaving
that's
just
another
8
reason.
to reach the quarterfinals.
And just like we saw earlier, it's like whatever against Heracross. This is fine. Do your worst.
Vicious attack. Oh, that's a miss. What will the trainer do now? Hit the weak spot. The heated action continues. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's stealing! What'll it do? Oh, that was weak. How will this new
If they switch to Heracross, I'll be a little
Pokemon
upset,
fare?
but it's whatever. They stayed in, which is
Did
good.
you get the traction? Hey, hey, it became attracted to the opponent. What's this? That's it! A hot battle is unfolding. What's next? That didn't accomplish much. Oh, it flinched! Sparks are flying from both competitors. What now? It's not very effective. How's that? Hit! That inflicted some damage. They're both hanging tough. There's the attack. A light pack. Oh, it flinched. The crowd's excitement is building from this.
I would
heated
love to
battle.
switch to Xatu, right? Beta rollout, double back to Steelix.
What'll it do?
But I
Ah,
just,
that didn't
I
do much.
cannot, like, imagine a world where that's correct.
Hang on.
I mean, I can't imagine a world where that's correct.
Right,
The world where
not
that's
it.
correct is that
Yes,
Sludge Bomb.
going down.
If Sludge Bomb had a risk of killing after taking like a headbutt or a stomp, that's fine, right? Because you still have a healthy Steelix to deal with the Victory Bell. But
Oh, it's Victory Bell.
now we've taken so many hits that I have no idea if this Earthquake will be strong enough.
It's a fierce
I think we have a safe switch into Xatu, but if there's Solar Beam, I want to stay in.
It's building up power for its next attack.
Because then we can get an Earthquake off and then swap. Get the Fly off, hit.
There it goes. Hit. That was good.
And even better, we're going to get the Future Sight hit off.
The white hot battle continues.
Right, switch to Xatu, go for Future Sight. They hit Sludge Bomb after Solar Beam.
Trainers switching Pokemon.
And then we fly, hit fly, they switch to their last, take a Future Sight, and then we can theoretically get a continue. There's a lot of possibility here depending on the Solar Beam.
What's this? That didn't accomplish much.
I think we should be good
How will
against
this
a,
stout Pokemon
oh, they could have
fare?
Umbreon too, that's right.
The Pokemon is returning to its
Forgot
Pokeball.
about Umbreon. That's okay, we can beat Umbreon for sure.
Oh, it's Umbreon.
Just makes this Future Sight place that much worse. Because again, I don't know what the old gen stats are, you know.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow
I think
of
we'll
battle?
go Jolteon here.
Here comes the Pokemon.
Hit a couple
Switch.
Thunders. Martyr for the cause.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
We should get a continue here.
How's that?
There's a very good chance we can get a continue here.
What impact?
The most important thing is we need to hit 2 Thunders. And then I'm pretty sure we can get a continue.
What's next? Great hit.
We need to hit 2 Thunders and we can get a continue.
It's gripped by paralysis.
It's a good start.
It was hit by a prophesied
Okay, that's good news. Future Sight is still a normal attack. It's not a psychic attack. Typeless, I should say. I don't think it's normal. I just think it's typeless in this generation. That's good information.
There's the attack. That's it.
Now I'm going to switch to Steelix.
Fake attack. Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
Well, we just got scammed out of a continue, and I'm kind of upset.
So, what will be
I'm kind of
the
really
next
upset now,
Pokemon?
actually. I was really looking forward to that continue.
Pokemon is back for another go.
Oh gosh.
The heated
This
action
Earthquake definitely
continues.
kills after Future Sight Thunder Thunder.
What'll it do? That's it. Oh, oh.
Do we just go hard Xatu? Or do we go for Earthquake?
There's only one Pokemon left to come out. The Pokemon appears with a cry.
I think we just go for
It's
Earthquake.
down to the last Pokemon now. The number of
There's a
remaining
chance Earthquake just
Pokemon
kills.
is 2 to 1. It's building up power for its next attack. There's the attack. Hit! That was good. It hung on by the skin of its teeth. They're both hanging tough.
Fine, I'll just stay in. I was gonna switch, but that's too much risk. Let's just live.
Again, Solar Beam. Hit!
Yes!
That is
Lived!
damage. Whoa,
Suck
that
it.
was close.
Oh my god.
Will this do it? Out of there!
The fact that Jolteon died is so tilting. I mean, obviously it was weakened by the headbutts, stomps, whatever they were.
The battle.
But dying to 2 feint attacks is just really upsetting. Or was it just 1 feint attack? If it was just 1, I'm really upset. I would have switched after that paralysis if I knew it was... if it was going to die in 1 feint attack. That's just not cool. Alright, Steelix is amazing in this fight.
Let the semifinals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
I was thinking to myself, what if they lead Starmie?
They
We're gonna
prepare for battle.
lose. Oh.
Switching Pokemon.
I'm gonna go for
That Pokemon
Thunder
was
and it's
not
gonna
a bad
miss.
choice.
Please be Bubble Beam.
Oh, it's Jolteon.
If it's Bubble Beam, we have a really good chance.
There it goes.
Why are you, sir?
Great hit.
Just hit Thunder.
How
Just
will this
hit
newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Hit Thunder.
Here it comes. Thunder. A
Thank you.
powerful blow.
If we miss that Thunder, we were not going to be able to win this.
Wow. A single hit brings it
One
back.
play we could have done that would have been relatively safe is we could have gone hard for Alligator,
So, what will
pop
be
the Rain
next
Dance,
Pokemon?
hard Jolteon, hit the Thunder.
Oh, it's Executor.
That had a lot of
Will this
risk.
Pokemon avenge
Wow,
the honor
we
of its
really
fallen comrade?
suck against this
Number
Executor.
of remaining
Holy
Pokemon
crap.
is 3 to 2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain.
Wow, we might just die here. We're definitely going to go for Bite. I want to have Jolteon in case they have something like Umbreon, but we're fine against Umbreon. I really need a flinch here. This is good too. I can take a Solar Beam. I accept your offer of a Solar Beam. I'll just get my 2 hits off. We'll switch to Steelix and try to find something. What do we have? Strength up. Thunder down. Crit? Nice. Pretty sure that was a crit. I don't think that normally 2-hit KOs, but if it does, that's good for us. We can definitely get our continue back here. Just go to Gengar or something, please.
Oh, it's Houndoom. It's down to the last Pokemon now. A hot battle is unfolding.
Houndoom, huh? If this Houndoom has Solar Beam, we're really hurting. But we just need to hit a Hydro.
Oh, it's Feraligatr.
And hope they don't have Solar Beam. And then we can get our continue back.
What'll it do? That didn't do
Just
much.
Flamethrower.
How will this Pokemon switch affect
Hit the
flow
Hydro.
of battle?
That's fine. We should win now.
It
Oh,
raised its evasiveness.
I don't care about double team.
That's it. Drilled
I brought this up many times in many previous runs. There is nothing to worry about when it comes to a Pokemon that only goes for double team, right? RNG is going to swing in our favor sooner rather than later.
Slants right off.
Could make a case for hard Jolteon here, but
A show of strength.
I'd rather just hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, we have our buffer. We got our continue back.
No more remaining
Steelix pulled its weight in Fight 7, just like I said it would.
And there goes the battle.
Actually, no, that was all Jolteon. What am I saying? That was all Jolteon. Why did I just give Steelix all the credit? Jolteon won this fight. Hit the Thunder. Crit the Bite. What more could you ask for? Alright, have we learned our lesson? Is Victory Bell so much of a threat that we have to run Xatu again for this last fight? Are things so bad that we have to run Jolteon, Xatu, Steelix for this last fight instead of Hydro Pump? We are a little susceptible to grass still, so I think we should definitely be running Xatu. I guess because grass is that much of a threat, we're really going to have to use Xatu still.
Final battle. Which trainer will play
If they have Executor, we're probably going to win. If they have a ground type, we're probably going to win. It's a Typhlosion, so we can switch. Particularly if they're an Earthquake or a Dig variant.
Oh, when abrupt
Haven't seen a
Pokemon
Typhlosion in a while.
Oh, it's Feraligatr. The other trainer is also
get
changing
predicted.
Pokemon.
I hope they switch to a ground type. Looking like a fool.
Oh, it's Nidoqueen.
Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Pokemon switch have on the battle.
Don't switch again.
And yet another Pokemon.
Well, they have a grass type. So Xatu's okay here.
Oh, it's Meganium.
Predicted. Please hit.
What now? No, that isn't connected. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
They have no motivation to switch once we go to Xatu here. I mean, they might have motivation to switch, but we have good switch-ins.
Oh, it's Xatu.
Either way, we're definitely leading with Future Sight here. Solar Beam?
How's that? It's
Solar Beam
not
would have been
very
perfect.
effective. How will this Pokemon switch
They
affect
should
the
switch.
flow of battle? It predicted an attack in the future.
And if they don't switch, that's good for us. They don't have anything they can do to us.
What's next?
Headbutts, whatever. You know, we can just charge up some flies. This run is guaranteed ours now. Feraligatr beats them both. Steelix technically beats them both.
There's the attack.
Doesn't beat them both, I should say. It beats one of them.
The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle.
Oh, we don't have Steelix. What am I talking about? We have Feraligatr. We have to use Feraligatr. That's what. Feraligatr's good. Just gotta hit some Hydros.
What's this? The hit glanced right off.
Do we go for another future sight?
Hit by a prophesied attack.
Do we go for another future sight?
A hot battle is unfolding.
I think it's reasonable.
It predicted an attack in the future.
Especially if we die here. It's very reasonable.
How's that?
Good.
A light pass. Sparks are flying from both competitors. Whoa! Blew up
There's no way they go Nidoqueen, right? Zero chance. Come on.
What'll it do?
Don't play.
Oh, that's a miss. They're both hanging tough. The aerial attack. That struck home. There it is. Knockout. So, what will be the next Pokemon? The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was hit by a prophesied attack. It's a fierce battle.
There's no reason to get a continue, so we'll just pop a quick future sight for our homies. Take the L.
It predicted an attack in the future.
No reason to get a continue.
A flame wheel. Right,
Flame Wheel
that's
means
a hit.
Steelix kills.
Oh, quick collapse.
Steelix definitely lives a Flame Wheel.
That KO will bring out a new
Why do I think I have Steelix? Why do I keep saying this? I'm like, in my head, I'm like so obsessed with this Steelix that is not in this fight. I have to go for Alligator. I've been like, that's the second time I did it. We don't have Steelix. We have Feraligatr. I did not choose my normal core because I was going to lose to a grass type if I did. And there was a grass type, lo and behold. And Xatu won the game for us.
That didn't accomplish much. Hydro Pump. It's super effective. Yeah.
It did just occur to me, our Jolteon is so weak. There's a world where we were supposed to go to Jolteon there, and then double to Feraligatr, so that the Nidoqueen was forced to stay in, and then we just chip away until we kill it.
Pokemon appears with a crush.
But it's gonna take the future sight now.
Pokemon now.
So this Hydro Pump won't kill, but the future sight might do some work. Wait, do we still have a future sight? Yeah, we have one coming up.
Furious attack. Oh,
We died to Flame Wheel. We didn't hit the Hydro Pump, which is bad.
what'll it do?
Everything is fine.
Hit. That
And
was
we still have the
good.
chance to bite Flinch if it needs to come down to that.
Hit by a prophesied attack.
All that really matters is hitting this Hydro right now.
Battle is unfolding. A sharp attack.
Good.
That had to hurt.
Bite should kill at this range.
What's this?
If we were to die here, which I don't think we
Yes,
would.
it's a hit. Both Pokemon show signs of fatigue.
I think I was gonna go for strength no matter what, but depending on what the announcer said, I might have gone for Hydro.
Right. That's it. The last Pokemon goes down.
Another brutally long run.
The
Oh
champion
my goodness.
has been decided.
Hour and 3 minutes, dude. I've been getting a lot longer runs lately. Just some garbage teams with some bad luck, bad matchups. I've been seeing a lot more Pokemon that are just like really good at the core I choose, right? In that run we had Poliwrath 2-0 us. We had a Victreebel frequently 3-0 our team. Really unfortunate luck, but I mean we also had some pretty bad Pokemon here. Jolteon was the star. Xatu proved itself. Meganium was okay, but it didn't use it very much. I mean, Meganium got us a continue, that was important. Everyone played a part in this run. Every single Pokemon in this run had something to do with this victory, so I'm actually kind of happy with this team overall, but man, it was trash. And unfortunately that number of tries is because my game crashed first fight. I went Electabuzz and then just crashed when I went for Thunderbolt for no reason. Anyway. Just having a bad team that just happens to have like bad Pokemon, and you don't want to use those bad Pokemon, but then you realize your core is so weak that you actually have to use those bad Pokemon. Xatu was the glue that helped us against every grass matchup. Steelix was the glue against those awkward Pokemon that we just can't touch between Jolteon, Meganium, and Feraligatr, right? Either way, that was a frustrating and challenging run, but Xatu put its money where its mouth was, you know. Heard the trash talk, stepped up its game, and won it for us, so can't be upset about that. Good game.